What's up everyone, it's Scotty with MoneyVest. So in this video we are going to be talking about one stock that may be getting ready to explode here, and there is a huge catalyst coming out tomorrow, December 5th, Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, which I think is going to be very, very important. People have waited for this moment for years. As always, if you enjoyed this video, find it helpful, make sure that you drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Again, links to our Discord and Patreon is going to be down below. We'd love to have you on board. Again, you get access to all the members-only videos, trade ideas, trade alerts. You find out exactly what I'm buying and selling, options trades, private videos, Excel spreadsheets, intrinsic values. Everything's going to be included with the link down below. We'd love to have you on board. And also connect with me on Instagram. My handle is going to be CastWRP, and I do post a lot of interesting stories and tips and strategies and videos over there as well. So the company that we are talking about today is going to be Take-Two Interactive, aka owner of Rockstar Games, aka GTA 6, one of the most anticipated games in the world, Grand Theft Auto, as I'm sure you are aware if you are a gamer or if you know somebody who is into video games. GTA is one of the most popular titles in the video game industry, and we know what a success GTA 5 was, right? So GTA 5 being one of the most popular, second best selling game of all time. Let me say that again. GTA 5 was the second best-selling game of all time, so expectations are literally sky high. And Take-Two Interactive's announced the big surprise, and the trailer for GTA 6 is going to be released on December 5th, 2023. So this right here is the tweet from Rockstar Games saying trailer 1, Tuesday, December 5th, 9 a.m. Eastern, so tomorrow in less than 24 hours. We're going to get the trailer. Super, super exciting stuff. Super important for Take-Two Interactive and of course for all video game lovers all over the world. So GTA 6 trailer date comes after Rockstar employee's child reportedly posted a footage of the game on TikTok. The leak offered the first look at GTA 6 in 2 short videos, which we also talked about in one of our videos from last year and of course earlier this year. And the leaked footage has come from the son of a Rockstar Game employee as well. And one of the questions that gamers are asking or are on the minds of the gamers is the launch date of GTA 6. While there have not been a specific date, but Rockstar is expected to launch GTA 6 sometime between April 24 and May 2025. So we know that's a very wide window, but I think it's most likely going to be in the holiday season of 2024. So like going into 2025 is when I expect Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive to finally make that release. As we know, this right here is from Sam Houser. We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer of the next Grand Theft Auto, and we look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with all of you. And with artificial intelligence, with so much technological advancement, so the earlier GTA 5 came out in 2013, so it's been well over 10 years since we've gotten a brand new title in Grand Theft Auto. So just think about the technological advancements that have happened since then. And knowing Rockstar Games, knowing Take-Two Interactive, knowing the creativity and the technology, I have no idea like what it's going to look like, but I'm super excited and pumped to basically see what GTA 6 is going to be like. So long-term guidance made by the management confirmed that GTA 6 is for the fiscal year 25 without more explanations on where these numbers are precisely coming from. Management expects to generate over $8 billion of bookings and over $1 billion of unrestricted operating cash flow in 2025 with further growth in 2026. And this was a report on Seeking Alpha. So in our view, these strong numbers can only be the result of a release of a long-awaited GTA 6. Furthermore, a tweet signed by Sam Houser, Rockstar Games co-founder and president, affirms that a trailer will be released as early as December as well. And as I pointed out, the #1 all-time best-selling game is Minecraft, and 300 million sales. Of course, that is launched by Mojang Studios, but Grand Theft Auto 5 it's not a close second. I mean, it's almost half of Minecraft, but I think GTA 6 has the potential. It has the potential to eclipse the Minecraft sort of pedestal here and of course take over, just considering how many people are now getting into gaming, right, into video games and gaming in general. According to the latest data, there are approximately over 3 billion active video gamers worldwide, and the figure has risen over 1 billion in just 7 years. Okay, that's a 32% increase, and the number of gamers expected to increase to 3.32 billion. So another 300 million are expected to enter the video game sort of industry in the next year or two. And that's only obviously going to potentially lead to more sales and more sort of titles being released from these companies. And Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games definitely are in a very strong position to do that. Not to mention GTA 6 has the potential, like I said, to become the best-selling game of all time if it can eclipse the Minecraft record of over 300 million. Now, in terms of revenue, we have seen a very nice consistent growth from 2.3 billion, well over 5.4 billion dollars, and gross profit has also gone from just a little bit under a billion to over 2.9 billion dollars, and we got operating income that's gone from 415 million to a little bit of a loss because the company did acquire Zynga for about a little over 12 billion dollars last year, and as a result, they did have a lot of amortization and intangibles to account for, and they did have an operating loss. But overall, the company's been on a very nice consistent growth in revenues, profitability, margins, and shares outstanding did also increase a little bit because they had to fund the overall acquisition of Zynga because of a pretty big purchase, and they've also taken on a little bit more debt than usual because now debt's sitting at $3.5 billion versus the cash of $801 million as well. So they do have a positive net debt. Unfortunately, debt to free cash flow is also a little bit over 4, and current and quick ratio also less than 1. So doesn't have the best balance sheet, unfortunately, and margins are also not the best because of what I mentioned earlier in terms of the acquisition of Zynga, but 29% cash flow margin is still pretty reasonable on a trailing 12-month basis, $5.4 billion of revenue. So let's just account for, let's say, 5.5 times a 30% margin. We're looking at $1.65 billion worth of cash flows, and 1.65 times, let's say 20, we're looking at a market cap of $33 billion for the company as well. And right now it is sitting at around 27 billion. So, I mean, one could argue with a 30% cash flow margin and about $5.5 billion of revenue, if the revenue can actually grow to over $8 billion, and if you take 30% of $8 billion, it's going to be $2.4 billion. And we apply a 20% or 20 times P multiple, that's going to be a little bit over 45, close to $50 billion in market cap for the company as well. And right now it's trading at 27 billion. So that's actually quite a reasonable sort of expectation that if cash flows grow and they can demand a reasonable 20 to 22 times price to cash flow multiple actually, then it's not actually a terrible proposition. Now, it is trading at a very high expensive price to earnings multiple on a non-GAAP basis. And of course, we do have price to cash flow that's sitting at a little bit over 65 as well. Price to sales is going to be sitting a little bit under 5. So that's something we have to account for. The valuation, okay, on a current basis is certainly a little bit on the higher end, but the potential is also huge with this company. And it has obviously performed really well since November of last year. It's up 65% year to date. It is up over 49, almost 50% at the moment. And the next target and resistance is going to be at about $184 per share. So this right here is going to be that next resistance level to watch for Take-Two Interactive. And of course, all the way up to as much as its all-time high, setting roughly $213 per share. So lots of potential here. However, there are some concerning yellow flags and red flags to watch out for. Balance sheet's not that great. Profitability is struggling at the moment on the back of that acquisition. And of course, valuation is a little bit more on the expensive side as well. But if we forecast it out to, let's say, $8 billion of revenue by 25, and we apply a 30% cash flow margin, giving them a 20 times P multiple, then the market cap sits at well over $40 to $45 billion, which right now it's at 26 billion. So that does suggest maybe a little bit more upside potential for Take-Two Interactive. But nonetheless, tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at what that announcement and that trailer looks like. And of course, the stock price will react accordingly. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Found it helpful. If you did, make sure that you drop a like. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about Take-Two Interactive, and what are your thoughts on this stock and the GTA 6 that is being released. And make sure that you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Link to our Discord, Patreon is going to be down below if you're interested in joining us. And of course, getting access to all the members-only videos, trade ideas, trade alerts, everything's going to be included. As always, happy investing. I'll see you all in the next video.